Okay, we have here another integral from MIT 2025, regular season number 16. We've got the integral of sine squared 2x times e to the 2x dx. Okay, for this one I just did straightforward methods really. We can basically use integration by parts. I just want to reduce this first. So for the power reduction on this, just using the formula, we're going to get 1/2, which I'm going to bring out front of the integral. And then this is going to become 1 minus cosine, doubling that angle, we're going to get a 4x. Just times the rest of this stuff here. And then from here, I guess we could go straight to integration by parts, but let's split it up into two integrals just because with this one, we're going to have a simple integral here. So the first one's going to be an integral of half e2x. And for the second one, distribute the minus sign to the 1/2. And we have minus 1/2 cos 4x e2x. And then on this one right here, we'll just do integration by parts. Let me see if I can squeeze in a DI table in this region over here maybe. So I think you could do this either way, but I'll choose to differentiate cosine 4x and integrate e2x. Derivative of cosine 4x is going to be minus 4 sine 4x. This is going to be integrating over here. We'll get e2x over 2. Then we'll do it one more time. So it's going to happen. Another 4 is going to pop out. We get minus 16 cosine 4x. Here another 2 is going to pop out. We're going to have e2x over 4. And the reason I'm going to stop here is we notice our integral repeats. I think what we can do is let's put a label on this one right here. Okay, because it's going to match this. So we'll call this thing I. And so we have, with some constants on it, of course, this thing here is also going to be I. Next, let's see what we have. I'll just integrate this one because it's easy. So we're going to have a 2 pop out. We get the e2x back. So this is going to become e to the 2x over 4 here. Then on this one, we're going to have minus 1/2 in front. Part of the solution on the diagonal. So, but let's factor out in front e to the 2x over 4 because we're going to kind of have that in common. So then this first piece is going to be, because I factored out a 4, we're going to need a 2 in front, so we'll have 2 cosine 4x. Then here, minus times minus is plus, the 4's cancel, and this is just going to become a plus sine 4x. And then minus 16 over 4, this is going to be minus 4i right here. But I guess it's a little confusing the way I have it written. So we need to keep in mind, everything in the parentheses here, this is all still our this is the same thing as this is our I. So I think just to save space, let me put a label on this part just to show what's happening. I mean, you probably can see it, but I just want to make it clear. So like, as clear as it can be with all the stuff I have written down here. But if I call this thing J, then the equation we have, if the whole thing's I, we're going to have I equals this J value minus 4i. So then we just have simple algebra, add 4i on both sides, add 4i over here. And so our equation is 5i just equals j. So our I is going to be just j over 5. So what that's going to allow me to do is let's just get rid of this part here because we're saying this whole I integral is going to be just j over 5. So let me just divide into 5 and that's going to be our answer here. So now from here, we basically have our solution. I just want to clean it up a little bit. Let's divide the 5 in on the 4, and then we can write this as e to the 2x over 20. And now I'm noticing my mistake that I lost a 4 right here because we were factoring out e to the 2x. This 4 needed to stay. I hope I didn't mess this up too bad. So here we're going to bring in the 4. And now it's just a matter of how you want to see your solution. I think what I want to do is factor out e to the 2x, and I'm going to factor out e to the 2x over 20. You could probably do it a few different ways. So what's going to happen on this one right here, this becomes just a 5, right? Because multiplying 5 times this gives you this. Here I pulled out the e to the 2x, I distributed in minus 1/2 to the 2. That's going to basically cancel with that there. So that's going to cancel, and this is going to cancel to it too. So I distribute that in, we get minus cosine 4x. Then here it's going to be plus 2 sine 4x. Add a plus c, and that's it. Okay, so I hope that wasn't too confusing. I know it's not very hard, but it was just a matter of cleanly doing the algebra and showing it out. So That's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day.